everyone, it's Samia. Right now I'm going to be doing my May book haul. I'm so excited to show you guys the books that I got. I got a few, 7 books, and I hope that my June book haul won't be as big. I'm trying to cut back on buying books. I had my birthday book haul, which was huge, and it's just I have too many books right now, and so unless it's a book that's part of like a series that I want to continue and I don't have it, I don't plan on buying any more books. Watch, I'm gonna have another book haul. Probably. Anyways, I got some books and I just want to show you what I got. So I made a little order and I got some. So the first one that I have is Pucked by Helena Hunting. Looks like this, and I have read a book by Helena Hunting, and I own 2. I have Clipped Wings by Helena Hunting and then Inked Armor. I have read Clipped Wings and I have not read Inked Armor yet. I do plan on rereading Clipped Wings before I get into Inked Armor. And so I heard that this one was a good one, and so I randomly picked it up off Amazon. Sorry. And so this is about Violet, and her brother is in the like national hockey team. You know, he's like a pro hockey player. There you go. That makes sense. And she runs into Alex Waters. He is the captain, and they have a night together, and they have a night together, and she thinks that it's just going to be that one night, but Alex starts sending text messages, phone calls, gifts, flowers, all this stuff, and so they begin to realize how hard it's going to be to ignore each other, from what I'm understanding. There you go. That's my little synopsis. I then have Mr. Perfect by J.A. Huss, and this is a Mr. standalone, and so it looks like this. And I did read 18 by J.A. Huss not too long ago, and I really, really, really enjoyed it. I did wish that there was more to that book. I just wanted like another book, a better epilogue, a whole nother series with those characters, but there wasn't. It's a standalone, and so this one is a standalone too. So we shall see how I enjoy this. But this is basically about a work relationship. He's like this huge billionaire, and it's her, and blah blah blah, and that's where that goes. And I just thought it would be interesting, and I wanted to read something else by her because I really enjoyed that book that I read by her, and so I figured I'd pick up something else. So that's what I chose, and I'm excited. So then I also have 2 books by T.M. Fraser, and I did read 2 books in May by T.M. Fraser. I read King and Tyrant, and then I also hauled some books by her in my birthday book haul. And so my birthday book haul, if it's not out already, I will be uploading that very, very soon, so look out for that. And so then I have The Dark Light of Day, as well as Dark Needs, and this is a novella of this book. And this book is about Jake and Abby, and I did read King already. And in King, Jake and Abby are mentioned. I don't think that's a spoiler, because if you haven't read either one, it's not even a big deal. And I don't think it's a big deal because it's not like Jake was mentioned like a lot. He was brought in like once. And so I wish I would have read this one first, just because then I thought it would have been really cool to see them in that book. But this is about Jake and Abby, and they both have horrible past that they're coming from, and they come together, and I think maybe I can just read you the back. So this is caution, this is not a typical romance. The story of Abby and Jake contains disturbing situations, graphic violence, sex, strong language, drug use, and all types of abuse. Abby has been through hell and has survived one of the most brutal childhoods imaginable, barely. To the outside world, she is just a loner with an attitude. When her grandmother dies in a tragic explosion, Abby is left with questions and nothing else. Homeless, sleeping in a junkyard, and on the run from a system that has failed her over and over again, she meets Jake, a tattooed, blue-eyed biker with secrets that rival her own. two broken souls that can't be healed, they can't be saved. Abby and Jake have to decide if they can accept the darkness, not only within one another, but within themselves. If they can accept each other for who they really are, they might be able to learn that love isn't always found in the light. I thought that just sounded amazing, and I was looking for other books by T.M. Fraser, and I clicked on this one on Goodreads, and the second I read Abby and Jake, I had remembered... Whoa, that was not a word. I had remembered the names from King. They were mentioned briefly, and I was like, oh, I'm going to buy it. And I didn't even read the back or the rest of it. I just knew that I really enjoyed her writing and seeing the other two characters in that book, and I would love to read more about them and their story, and so I picked that up. And then this is... Oops, this is the novella. I have not read the back, but I figured I would just pick it up at the same time so then I could just read them both. Why not, right? Then I also picked up a book in May, which will be in my May wrap-up. I'm just like being like, check out all these different videos. My May wrap-up, I read True by Erin McCarthy. You're getting all these spoilers to my other videos, but I really, really enjoyed that book. I gave it 4 stars. And I kind of picked up the rest of the series. Oops. Sorry. Not sorry, actually. I actually am a little hesitant because I don't want to say what these books are about. But they're companions. And so that gives you a hint that it's about one of the characters, or 2 of the characters from True. And I don't want to say who they are or what their story is about. I don't know about Believe or Shatter, but I know what Sweet is about because I have read the back for that one. But this is book 2, 3, and 4, basically. That's all you really need to know about that, by Erin McCarthy. And I wasn't planning on reading the rest of the series until I realized one of the characters that is in this book, and I really wanted to learn more about him, and I was really intrigued by him, and so I was like, okay, fine. If he wasn't in it, I probably wouldn't have picked it up because I didn't care too much for the other character that's in this book, and True either. And so I ended up getting them because, well, I'm probably still going to enjoy them. And so that's the books that I got in May. Lots of, like series and companions and all that stuff. But these are the books that I got in May, and I'm really excited nonetheless. I'm a little hesitant on the books by Erin McCarthy just because I really am intrigued by one of the main characters, and kind of like about the other character. But I'm sure I will learn to love the other character in the book, because it's not that I had like a hatred for this character in the book. I just didn't really necessarily agree with the choices that she made, and so that was that. But I think that maybe I can get some explanation and maybe just learn to love this character. And we'll see. We will see. We will see. I'll hopefully read it soon because I don't want to add more books to my pile of unread series because that's bad. So, if you've read any of these books, please let me know. I would love to talk to you guys about them. Spoiler free, of course, because I haven't read any of them yet. But that is that. Leave some comments down below. I would love to talk to you guys. Other than that, I'm gonna go. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.